All right, let me make this video real quick because I feel like not a lot of people talk about this when it comes to looks maxing. People think looks maxing and they think, oh, I'm gonna be a model. I'm gonna looks max and like mog. I'm gonna be a looks maxer and like have a YouTube channel, have kick-ass social media, get on dating apps, get a bunch of chicks. The smart way to use looks maxing once you've looks maxed is to actually use it in your already existing career, already existing life. So let me give you an example. I went to a seminar last night, like a talk given by a top trader at a top investment bank. Trading is something that I'm trying to get into professionally, so I've been doing it by myself for a while, and I'm trying to do it for a job. And like that's, I've laid out my life paths in front of me, and that's probably the one that's gonna have the biggest chance of getting me to good money, right? So that's why I'm trying to do it. But it's a closed circle. People don't want to let you get into, like, if something's that good. If you're trying to be an NFL, NBA guy, like if you're trying to be a pro athlete, there's gonna be a barrier to entry. That's where looks maxing comes in. So I was sat at the front row of the seminar, and this guy, I was making eye contact with him the whole time, and everybody else there was kind of like nerdy looking, scrawny, and I was like the one guy that was like more had more of a presence. Like, don't look at my face right now. I look like shit right now. But when I go out, I make myself look presentable, right? And at the end of the lecture, like first of all, he had to pick some members from like two members from the audience to give an example. Guess who was one of the members he picked? Me, because I was making eye contact with him. I was there in the front row, being presentable. And now we're connected on LinkedIn. I'm gonna get in touch with him for some mentoring, because that's how you get into trading. You need a mentor. You need somebody to teach you the ropes when you're first starting out. And this was this is one of those moments where you realize I just got pretty privileged. Like I would not have had, and I talked to the guy right after the talk as well. Like I spent some time with him. We discussed like career options and stuff. Like I had a bunch of questions for him. He answered all of them, and I'm about to reach out to him on LinkedIn. And even he was saying like in this industry, in like the banking industry or the trading industry, it's it's about your network. It's about who you know. It's not about like how good you are with numbers. Everybody's got some kind of like foundational background in maths or like numbers, STEM, whatever. It's all about how many people know who you are and like you around them. And that's how you get into this business. So that's the smart way to use looks maxing to make money. Is it's not to be a male model and then you have to sleep with some casting agent to get the job because there's 100 other guys that look like you. And how is he gonna differentiate? He's just gonna pick the guy that does what he wants. That's not how you use looks maxing the most efficiently. The way to use looks maxing efficiently is to do it and then use it in your already existing career to get yourself even further in that business. I rest my case.